Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all. Yes, it got chilly again. Yeah, do you like it? Yes, I hope that by April it will be over. But yeah, early morning we have a nice white layer of snow. Yes. Anyway. So before meditation, today let's try to talk. What we have in your reminder email. This importance of appreciative joy. Um, so we always talk about four great qualities that we should develop together, develop as a cluster. There are four of them. We start with loving kindness. That is a genuine wish of well-being that we practice as meditation. And second is compassion. That means our wish and our need to relieve the suffering of others. Whenever we see suffering in someone else, and our wanting to relieve that, and that's what we call compassion. Compassion is the motivation we get to relieve the suffering of others. And then third is what we call appreciative joy, or sympathetic joy. That is when we see happiness in others, our ability to rejoice that happiness. So compassion is arising in our mind when we see suffering in others, and our sensitivity and our needing to our need to relieve that. Sympathetic joy is another quality, equally important quality that we develop when we see happiness in others, when we see success and joy in others, like rejoice in that joy. I like to call it piggyback joy. Seeing the others' joy and rejoice in that joy. Rejoicing. That is the third quality. And the last one is called equanimity. Equanimity, our mental balance, and our is a equilibrium we need to maintain. So those four qualities are to be practiced together. So today we will spend some time in understanding this appreciative joy. These really, last week I gave a talk. Last Saturday I gave a talk, online talk to a group of to an organization in London. So it's about communication. But in one question that was raised in that conversation, encouraged me to think along this appreciative joy. The question was that we are advised to practice compassion. And so we are paying attention to the suffering of others and suffering in the world. And the question was that, when we see so much suffering, and how you can help yourself not to feel overwhelmed, not to feel, like helpless, and not to feel drained of those, this overwhelming amount of suffering around the world. That was a real good question, right? Of course, these days we hear about earthquakes and the war happening, conflicts happening, and unnecessary suffering, right? Of course, in natural disaster, we just have to accept it. But this, the pain, suffering that's going through, the suffer in the communities, due to these conflicts and wars, and they are like unnecessary suffering. When we see all these things, again and again, and how we can help ourselves not to be trained by it, not to feel overwhelmed. So it really got me think about that whole thing. So this one suggestion I made to that person was actually, yes, we are encouraged to develop this both qualities, compassion and the sympathetic joy or the appreciative joy. Um, so not only that we become sensitive to the suffering of others, but we are also asked to train to see happiness and joy of others and then rejoice that happiness and joy. I think that quality is not highlighted enough. So we are very good in feeling sympathy, feeling empathy for the suffering of others, but we are quite not trained enough to catch the happiness and joy of others and develop this special kind of joy, like a free joy, like an empathetic joy, or rejoicing at the happiness or joy of others. So therefore, I think that's an important quality that we all can think about. Is like like paying attention to the moments of joy and happiness in others' life. Of course, all of us are going through troubles and difficulties, pains and sickness and all kinds of things. But at the same time, there are also moments of joy and happiness in other people's lives. And then somehow maybe we are attracted to the pain and suffering, and we kind of we have a blind spot to maybe to joy and moments of joy and happiness in others. So I try myself, like to see the smiles of others, like good times of others, happiness of others. And one thing I always like to see whenever I travel to Auckland, I pass by a playground, a children's playground. That's the most my favorite place to see. Whenever I pass it by, I make sure I really want to see how these children are playing. Whenever I see both parents are present and helping the child, that really fills my heart. And because that child has this both love and both parents have made commitment and make an effort to come and support this child. Is it a moment of celebration? So whenever I see that, in my heart I rejoice the happiness of that little family, and I make a wish that may they continue, that joy, may they continue that bond and relationship. So I mean, those things, is visible, available for us. We just have to, find these moments. So when you balance that kind of rejoice and joy with also seeing, someone is hungry, someone is suffering, and try to help, when you can, So you see both suffering and also moments of joy. So I think we need to do a little bit of training and maybe a little bit of effort to see that joy in others. So don't miss that kind of opportunity. And also whenever I also go to to buy some groceries, and I also try to see. Sometimes there are some good conversation, people have with the cashier, it's a very mechanical thing, right? So, but sometimes there are some conversation that beyond that, mechanical thing, and to see how they share their own stories, how they, how they are compassionate to each other, and that's a great thing, right? Recently, one day we both went to this giant eagle, and
Yes.
yeah, there were two geese, two geese, in the park near the parking lot, and they're very friendly, so I really wanted to feed them, but I asked from the cashier. I said, no, you're not allowed to feed them because we don't want to encourage, because they're in the parking lot. But so other people were asking about it, and then, so they were sharing this story. But there are so many such moments I have seen, that how people people go their way out and then try to share their stories. And so I'm not really like like overhearing other people's conversation, but but looking for opportunities, to see how, like kindness of others and good, joyful moments of others, and rejoice that, rejoice in that. So that actually balances, our compassion with altruistic joy. Just now, when I was driving from, CMU, I had to stop in a uh, intersection, so there are stop signs for all for streets. So when I stopped, there was a little girl. I think she is 6 years old. She's a little girl, riding a small bicycle, and she has also stopped before me. So I stopped there. So I wanted her to pass. But she's like, although she's 6 years old, she's like a very, responsible, person, and she's signing me to come, and she's also signing the other person to come, with some level of confidence, and she won't ask to pass. Maybe she want to, ride slowly, whatever. And when I saw that, I was so happy in her confidence, without, there's no adult around her, but she somehow, maybe that's her own neighborhood, so she knew the road, and she was quite confident, and very comfortable in riding, and also to see that how this such a little girl can, ride by herself, the safety of that neighborhood, and how good, I mean, that used to be the childhood of many of us, many of you, right? And but now, for some, areas, it's not that safe, but to see her, riding that freely, joyfully by herself, and having such a time for her to, like, to have that, ride in a neighborhood, and that really, may bring joy to my heart, to see her, like this little confident little tiny girl, giving orders to me and others to she know her way, like, you go, you don't look at me, just you go, I know my way. So I think if you look enough, I think we'll be able to find such, joyful moments, and we can rejoice that, and that brings such, that is, I think, the easiest way to be happy, to, like, rejoice others in happiness, others moments of happiness. Any of you have a similar experience? Like, yeah, anyone like to share, any moments of you rejoicing or someone else's joy?
That's my granddaughter on her bicycle.
Okay. Yes.
It is important to share the happiness within the family, right? One thing.
Yes.
Most of the time, people can happy when they are outside with other people. Sometimes they are not happy within their family.
Yeah.
Sometimes, right? So it is important to bring that happiness to the family.
Yes. I think, it's challenging to be happy with the family because there are a lot of expectations from each other.
And the other thing, you talked about poverty and how it could be so difficult in Egypt, India, poverty is so extreme.
Yes.
And it affects their health, their life, every aspect. And it's so difficult.
Yeah.
No solution.
It's not quick solution, yeah. It takes a while, yeah, definitely. It takes, grassroots effort, and, I just learned about a project by a Zen Buddhist teacher in New York, and he wanted to help homeless people there. So what he did was, actually, he started a bakery, allowing unemployable people to come and work, and just to give them a chance to work, because they cannot find a job. It's not easy, because sometimes maybe they are, past, mistakes, or whatever, their records are not good, so therefore they cannot, find the work. So he started a bakery for homeless people to work. So he said that we do not hire people to make brownies, but we bake brownies in order to hire people. The whole purpose of the bakery was to give opportunity to people to work, and find some earning of it. They sell brownies and other things, but the whole purpose was to help homeless people to find work, and then after they get some experience, then they can also find work in other places. So it's called Greyston Bakery. Yeah. Such a nice thing to do, right? Okay, so let's try to balance our attention and look for such opportunities, that look for happy moments in others' life, and start like rejoice. Maybe in your heart you can rejoice, and maybe you can give a smile. Sometimes you can appreciate it. Sometimes you don't get a chance to appreciate, but in your heart you can rejoice. We can make a silent wish. May they continue that joy. May they continue that good time. That is called appreciative joy. Is mudita in Pali. Okay, so with that, we will start our practice then. Okay, we will start with our movements and try to spread your feet a little bit apart and balance your posture, and try to rock from left to right, and then find the nice middle point where you can feel the weight in your both feet. Nice balanced posture. With this nice posture, take a moment to feel your heels, how the muscles are pressed there. And gently bring the same attention to the front part of the feet, and closely watch how the muscles in the front area is touching the floor now. And bring in the same attention to the toes, and feel whatever toes that are touching the socks, the shoes right now. With this awareness of the feet, acknowledge our stability, acknowledge the stable posture. Just like a tall tree is grounded to the earth, we are thoroughly grounded to this floor with this balanced posture. Let us move our hands along with our breath to create more awareness in our mind, body. Gently open your eyes, and we will raise our hands along with our breath. Release whatever air you have in your lungs. Let us give a nice sigh. And you take your next in breath. Gently raise your arm to the front. Breathe out. Let's spread our hands to the sides. Breathe in, raise your arms all the way up. Breathe out, gently bring our arms down, slowly feeling all the sensation in the arms and the palms. Breathing into the front. Breathing out to the sides. Breathing in up. Breathing out, gently coming down. Once again, breathing into the front, breathing out to the sides, breathing in up, breathing out, gently coming down, feeling all the sensations. Relax. Take a moment to feel all the subtle sensations moving through your arms, palms, and fingers. Tingling sensations, pulsations. Feel them all and be in your body. Let's do our next movement. Let us interlace our fingers and bring them to the top of the head. We will try to bend our upper body. Breathing in, stretch your arm, open up and stretch your arm. Breathe out. Let's turn to our right. I will turn to my left. You may turn to your right. Release the air. Feel the stretch. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, let's go to the left. Feeling the stretch. Releasing the air. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going back to the right. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out to the left. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out to the right. Feel all the stretch. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out to the left. Breathing into the middle. This time when we breathe out, turn the palm down and bring to the top of the head. Breathing in, let's turn the palms up and try to stretch and stretch as much as we can. Nice stretch to the spine. Breathe out, turn the palm down, come back and rest. Breathe in, palms up, stretch, stretch and stretch. Breathe out, palms down, come and rest. Breathe in, palms up, stretch and stretch. Breathe out, palms down, come and rest. Breathe in, palms up, stretch and stretch. Breathe out, palms down, come and rest. Breathe in, palms up, stretch and stretch. This time when we breathe out, unlock our fingers and simply bring our hands from the sides, gradually bringing them down, feeling all the tingling sensations throughout the arms, palms and fingers. Feel all these subtle sensations. More awareness around the upper body, shoulders. Feel those residual sensations. Feeling all these subtle sensations. Let us be in our body. Nowhere else, but right here in this body. With this awareness of the body, we will slowly move our chairs and we will slowly sit down for seated meditation. Adjust your body. Feel balance in this posture. Feel both sit bones in the chair. Let us rest our palms on our lap. Keep our chins straight, somewhat parallel to the floor. With this nice posture, let us continue to explore our body. In this posture, how this body is sitting. You can start from your feet and observing sensation in the feet and upper legs, and slowly come up. Try to find areas where your body is touching the chair, feeling those touch sensations. And slowly moving up and finding the areas where you find touch sensation with your clothes. And try to feel your whole body. Throughout the bell and the chant, stay with your body. Settle in your body.
Observe your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in your mind. Feel your head, forehead, facial muscles. To feel the facial muscles, you can invite a gentle smile to your face and feel the relaxation of your body. Feel your neck area, both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, fingertips, and relax your body. Feel your chest muscles, belly muscles, back muscles, hip area, and relax your body. Feel your thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, feet, soles of your feet, tips of your toes, and relax your body. Take a slow, long in breath and slowly release the air while feeling the relaxation of your body. Take another slow, long in breath and slowly release the air while feeling the relaxation of your whole body. Relax your body. Come to the natural breath. Now you have a relaxed body. With this relaxed body, observe your mind. In your mind, what is happening right now? There may be pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, neutral thoughts, whatever thoughts there are, just observe. Did you notice how your mind is wandering? How thoughts are popping up one after the other? That is the nature of our mind. Now we are going to invite wholesome thoughts to our mind instead of these random thoughts. Our regular wholesome thought is loving kindness. Loving kindness. What a beautiful thought it is. Loving kindness is the willingness to wish well being for other beings. Loving kindness is the immeasurable love to the whole world, to the whole universe. Now, like a blooming flower, let us generate loving kindness thoughts in your mind, mentally repeating these loving kindness phrases. May my mind be happy. May my mind be well. May no harmful thoughts come to my mind. May my mind be peaceful. Be peaceful. Now you have a peaceful mind. With this peaceful mind, let us generate loving kindness thoughts to your body. Your body needs your loving care. Your loving kindness thoughts can heal your body. In our body, so many organs are functioning to spend this valuable human life. Appreciating each and every part of the body, let us radiate loving kindness thoughts to this body. Feel your skin. The largest organ of the body is skin. Appreciating the support of the skin of this body, generate loving kindness thoughts in your mind. May the skin of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the body, radiate loving kindness thoughts from external side to internal side of the body. May the muscles of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the bonds of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May this whole body, including central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, respiratory system, digestive system, genitourinary system. Be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Now, let us expand the loving kindness thoughts that you generated yourself for other beings. All beings in this world like to have happy life. Everyone likes to have peaceful life. Let us expand loving kindness thoughts like a circle of waves from this meditation room to far away places, embracing all the human beings, including animals. Think about these spiritual friends who are meditating with you right now and make a genuine wish in your mind for their well being. May these spiritual friends who are meditating with me right now be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of these spiritual friends to your beloved family members. Think about your beloved family members and include them to your loving kindness meditation. May my beloved family members be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of your beloved family members to your neighborhood. May my neighborhood be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of your neighborhood to the neighboring cities, to neighboring countries. May all the people who are living in neighboring cities and neighboring countries. Be well. Be happy. Be safe. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Your mind is powerful to expand loving kindness thoughts far away places. Expand loving kindness thoughts, embracing all the human beings, including animals. May all beings, visible and invisible, large and tiny, born and unborn, near and far, in the direction of your front, back, left, right, below, above. Be well. Be happy. Be safe. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Expand in loving kindness thoughts to each and every direction. Rejoice the feeling of loving kindness. After expanding loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe, you have a peaceful mind. With this peaceful mind, gently shift your attention to observe your breath. Keep your awareness in between your upper lips and nostrils and watch your breath in your mind. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out, and try to be with your natural breath nowhere else. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with your natural breath. There may be other thoughts, notice them and bring your attention back to the breath again and again and try to be with your breath. Dukapatac Niduka Bhayampatac Nibbhaya Sokapatac Nisoka Hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and put your palms together and place them against your chest. And take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have a peaceful meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers who transmitted this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone else who supported you to practice this meditation, the staff of the Oakman Library, even to these non-living things, including these chairs that you are sitting on, this bell, this device which connected you from your home to practice meditation, appreciating the support that we received from everyone and everything with deep gratitude. Let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
It was so nice to have you tonight, and I want to appreciate your effort to come out in this weather conditions. Yeah, so many. This condition has prevented so many people from coming, but you made the effort. Really appreciate that. And I wish that may you carry this pace the rest of the week, and look forward to see you again. Yeah. Those who join our YouTube, I really appreciate. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Jacqueline, and look forward to see you again in the next session. Good night, everyone.